really think 74 million people are racist.
Every racist and misogynist voted for Donald Trump. Not everyone that voted for Donald Trump was a racist and misogynist.
I agree with that.
Everyone swept. They swept every category, and the reason they did is to say, hey, guys, no excuses this time.
Yeah.
Look,
they lost everything.
There's still
a country
half the
that
country
allows
that
its
doesn't agree with
environment to
him.
be ravaged, its children to be shot, its wealth to be hoarded, its workers to be exploited, its poor to starve, its cops to murder.
So you think America's the
country
problem?
in trouble.
It's
So
America's
so
the
we go,
problem,
then
and the
Trump is
voters
not
are
going to
the
make it
problem.
better.
Anna, hold it for the next segment, right?
All right, let's continue to have some fun with these liberals melting down the View. I was waiting on this to happen, but they didn't give it to me the first time around. Sonny Hostin didn't give it to me the first time around. She kind of held back. They wrote her a script so she can be half dumb. Now she gone full R word. And y'all know what word I'm talking about. Let's roll the clip of Sonny Hostin just losing her salvation if she ever had some. Roll the clip.
Disagree.
All right.
I think that I'd like to reframe the conversation. I think Bernie Sanders is wrong. I think the more relevant question actually is what is wrong with America? I think what is wrong with our country that the Republican Party would choose as a candidate and support a candidate who is an insurrectionist, who is an election denier, who is someone who is twice impeached, 34-time convicted felon, someone who has been accused of alleged sexual misconduct by 26 women, found liable for sexual abuse. What is wrong with this country that they would choose a message of divisiveness, of xenophobia, of racism, of misogyny over a message of inclusiveness, a message for the people, by the people, of the people. That's what the problem is. It's the Republican Party.
But can
what's wrong with
say
America?
Something before we can do a second. The
Hold on a
Democrats.
second before Dodo get on there. I don't think they learned anything. Do you? I don't think they've learned anything. Ma'am, one or two things happened. The American people realized that it was all bogus, or the American people don't give a flying flip. Because I don't care what people accusing you of doing if I can't feed my kids. Now, I'm not in that position, but I'm saying a lot of Americans are saying that they're in that position where they can't feed their kids. They're struggling with rent. I mean, I'm being honest. Me and my COO was having this conversation earlier about how people are struggling nowadays. You know, there's a few people, and I don't want to disclose, I ain't say no names or stuff, but there's a few people that work for me that got two jobs, and they're not making nowhere near minimum wage. Not even near. And so times must be difficult. Now, I have a plan to, we take care of our people. But, I mean, either they need to get their budget together or times are rough for people. I remember back in the day, I was making $7 an hour working at Verizon Wireless Premium Retailer, which wasn't even a real Verizon store. They were making $14 an hour. I was making $7. We never made bonus because we didn't sell enough. And I wasn't going to sell your grandma an iPhone to make a budget. Wasn't doing it. And now people are struggling. So, ma'am, do you want a person who gonna screw you over and you're gonna be running out of money while they doing everything they can for the illegals? Our country is going to crap. Crime is out of control, but they nice to you. Or you want somebody that probably got a little dirt under their boots, probably said a few things that should have never been public. Maybe they looking a woman up and down. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Because I'd rather for the economy to be good, for America to be safe, and for us to prosper as a nation, because you only got 4 years. I'm not hiring you to be a babysitter. You're not my nanny. I'm not hiring you as a bishop of the church where you're baptizing people in Jesus' name. They ain't got nothing to do with me. And especially if you ain't done it while you the president. If somebody had a videotape of me before I got saved. Y'all talking about Donald Trump and talking about on that bus. I was broke and I said stuff worse than he did. I could do all the stuff he could do. I was broke. We were talking nasty. Pictures and everything. Girl showing a thing to him. He showed everybody. Dang, I didn't know she had it like that. Dang, showed everybody looking at it. What you talking about? We already know who on the list. You're like, oh, bro, I thought she was a good girl. She doing all that. Ugh. You think we wasn't talking like that in the locker room? It wasn't right. When I got saved, I was done with it. But stop playing games. Some of y'all, if you were honest, that's how your daddy had you. Your mama wasn't as nice as you thought she was. She was getting around. Your mama hit the block a couple times. Your daddy didn't even know if you were his at first. Don't play no games. Quit acting like y'all been saved your whole life. All right. Got a super chat real quick. I want to get to it, and then we're gonna let Dummy McDumdum have her statement. Somebody said, AGC said, thank you, Officer Tatum, for the long journey we the people have been on with you. I love your site. I love that you give facts. Keep up the good work. My son loves your merch. I appreciate it. There's somebody else that gave one. They said, okay, Hunter said, Mr. Tatum, just a few questions here. Do you think the house market will come back to 2018 and improve past that? And do you think that the left will stay trying to harm Trump? Love your show. I appreciate it, Hunter. I think that we're going to see the best economic success over time. We're going to see wages outpace inflation, and we're going to have our country back. And people are going to start manufacturing here in America, or they're going to get tariffed, and we're going to bring revenue back to the country. I'm hoping that Donald Trump keeps his promise about people not paying taxes on their overtime and all of the above. Because I just have a feeling if there's no tax on overtime, then a whole bunch of people working for me going to get a whole bunch of overtime. I'm just saying. Put this out real quick so you guys can see. You can go on and get some merch today. It's POTUS 30. Get 30% off the entire store. The shirt that I'm wearing right now is our victory shirt. We also have another victory shirt like this, which is our best seller, and then this is our second best fan favorite. But we got Make America Great Again. We got a little scoreboard shirt, and we also got Not Tired of Winning, which is pretty significant. And this comes in different colors. This one comes in black and in red. We got some other fan favorites. The Trump Vance one is people love that one. Anyway, let's get to the rest of what this woman has to say. Roll the clip.
So the ones, they are the party that cares for the blue collar voter. The Democrats are the ones who put in Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, union protection, ACA, unemployment insurance, and Obamacare. The Republican Party doesn't give a rat's patootie about it.
Well, clearly they didn't convince the voters.
So all I can deduce is that it's the messaging. It didn't get through to people. They're not paying attention. That's all. Yeah, because the Democrats have always been for the working people.
Exactly. And the Republicans don't care about it. The message of the Democrats sounded elitist. You don't have value in the society.
They sounded that way, but when you look at the proof,
but Joy, it's condescending. It's condescending. There is a
condescending.
The way that the left speaks to its voters. It really is.
A message of joy and inclusiveness?
No, the message of not being educated, being dumb, and what's wrong with America.
Who said that?
Sonny just did.
What is wrong with America?
My point here is that
that's not what Kamala Harris said.
No. My point is, I don't blame Joe Biden. I don't blame Kamala Harris. Go back as far as you want. I blame a messaging within the Democratic Party.
You don't blame the Republican Party
Can I just finish my point, please? I obviously have a problem. Anyone has a problem with Donald Trump. The bigger question should be, yes, Sonny, why did they vote for him?
Yes.
In sweeping.
So they need to be introspective.
No, we need to be introspective. If we voted for Kamala Harris, we need to say what didn't resonate with the voters. Do you know what didn't resonate with the voters? When they were saying we don't feel safe, and the left focused on defund the police and bail reform. Yeah. When they said they were worrying about. Can I just finish? Let me just finish real quickly. When they were focused on renaming.
It's only an hour show, ladies.
Joy. When they were focused on renaming schools, there were people saying, hey, students are destroying colleges. I paid for that. I sent them there. They can't learn. And everyone apologized for it and didn't want to attend to it. They also denied the border was a crisis and kept saying, no, it's fine. This is not a...
There was a border bill, though. There was a border bill.
Yes, but Joy, my point is they screamed. They didn't vote for him because he's a racist or a misogynist. They voted because they needed help in their everyday lives.
But Sarah,
the majority of this country, because every stat coming out on the people willing to self-reflect are showing these.
Oh, wait, they're going to say I'm a racist and a misogynist in the exit poll?
You really think 74 million people are racist?
Every racist and misogynist voted for Donald Trump. Not everyone that voted for Donald Trump was a racist racist and misogynist.
I agree with that.
Everyone swept. They swept every category, and the reason they did is to say, hey, guys, no excuses this time.
Yeah.
Look,
they lost everything.
There's still
a country
half the
that
country
allows
that
its
doesn't agree with
environment to
him.
be ravaged, its children to
Hold
be
on a
shot.
second.
It's well.
I want to let Lukey and Dookie have they say in this, but homegirl in the blue kind of waking up. We've been saying this for 4 years. The elitist approach to shaming the American people, they're still out. Sonny hosting, if she was the only one in the show, they still shaming voters. They're dumb. They're uneducated white folks. Keep on doing that. You're going to keep losing. And the lady in the blue, they should let her talk. Well, I wanted her to not talk because I don't want them to ever win again. But they should listen to her because she's on to something. Nobody want to, he's Hitler, he's Hitler, he's Hitler. You keep saying that, and they're expecting him to do some gulag stuff. And when he don't, they like, well, wait a minute, bro. And she says some interesting stuff too. The cities are burning. And they go, defund the police. The racist white cop. We need to rethink policing in America. And they loot these stores. You go to California and places where it used to be safe, people get mugged at the store. It's a dude that I know, his homeboy got shot the night before, and his girlfriend got robbed for a whole car the next day in Orange County. But the police are the problem. Keep saying that. It's because of what's wrong with America. No, the Democrat Party got swept. With all that they did against Trump, y'all got swept, bro. Y'all need to think about it. I hope y'all never think about it because you'll never win again. It's always somebody else's problem. Internal locus of control versus external locus of control. The difference between conservatives and liberals. The conservatives are saying, it's on us, it's American people, we got to do this. The liberals are, everybody else's fault. I don't blame Kamala. Kamala was terrible. What you mean you don't blame Kamala? She couldn't answer a question on the campaign trail. She did not articulate a vision whatsoever for the American people. That's why they didn't vote for her. She could have. They spent almost $1 billion. Every celebrity on planet Earth said, go for Kamala. Black people, black and brown, let's rise up. We can't wait to see Donald Trump lose his position again. We're going to laugh at them hillbillies. And now look at you on the show crying. Ain't nobody watching this because y'all told him Donald Trump don't have a chance to win. He a 45-time convicted felon. He a convicted felon. Now y'all here crying. Oh, Wolverine, thanks so much for the $50 super chat. How soon do you think that they will try to impeach him again? Will they just let him be president? Well, they don't have no choice because we have the House and Senate. I think we're pretty much going to get the House. If we don't this time, we'll get it next time. They don't have enough people to impeach. If they impeach in the House, they will not remove in the Senate. The same thing that happened last time. They did all the impeach, and did nothing. I hope that they keep pushing this thing. I'm going to tell you, I talked to a person that is close to me that I love yesterday, and I'm like, I don't get it how people don't see the writing on the wall with Donald Trump. I listen to what Donald Trump say. I'm critical of Donald Trump. And I have never seen Donald Trump say something racist. Donald Trump has never said anything bad. They always take what he say out of context. And then they flip-flop it and twist it. But the American people are sick of that. We get it now. Light switch went off. Probably because Elon Musk bought Twitter. And now he bought Twitter and people got access to real information and not just the mainstream media.